Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our elders, apostles of GMS, who rule well. Brakatham now you Akim that's out there that's pushing this truth and sincerity and strength of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. Appreciate Cal. This is GMS Stop and Listen. I'll give you through the Spirit, try to go through these scriptures and come up with you a little lesson on basically for brothers who coming in the truth. When you come in, the Bible is not really read like a fairy tale novel. You just can't pick it up and just read straight through it and have an understanding of the scriptures. First of all, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai have to put that put the spirit on you, have to breathe that breath in you and put that inspiration on you to read these scriptures. And when you read these scriptures, the scripture, it'll tell you how you read through it and how you understand it. So I'm just going to go through and show you how we read through the scriptures. This is the book of Isaiah 34 and 16. It says, "Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For out of my mouth it is commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them." Okay, this it says, "Seek out the book of the Lord and read." This Bible, this is the book of the Lord, right? This is it. This is the book of the Lord. You know, and these words, the words that are written in there, these are the words of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, the words of this book. In Proverbs 30, they tell you that all the words of the Lord are pure. So you can't debate against the words of the Lord. That is what it is. He is the creator. He created all things, even you. So how can the clay tell the potter how to form it and what to build of it, right? So these are the words that you should go by. And it says, "Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail." That no one of these shall fail. These are the prophecies that are in the book of the Bible. None of these prophecies are going to fail. A lot of the prophecies that are in the Bible have came to pass already, and some shall come to pass in the future. So none of these shall fail. That's how we know that the Bible has validity, man, because you read in the prophecies that didn't happen, such as transatlantic slave trade. That's in the Bible. That has happened. And what will happen later is it says America will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. That's a future prophecy, and that will happen. Okay? And it says, "None shall want her mate." That word mate, that's a Hebrew word, rawat, and the root word is ra'ah, meaning to associate with. So you can't, when it says associate with, you can't take books such as the Quran and associate it with the Bible. You can't take books like the Ancient Book of the Dead and associate it with the Bible. You can't take books like Egyptology, Scientology, the Satanic Bible, the Hindu Bible. You can't take none of those books and associate with them with the Bible, because the Bible is the one book that stands true through the test of time. None of those other books have prophecies written in them. So those books, there's no validity in those books, you know. So it says, "Seek ye out the book of the Lord, Yahweh, and read. And no one of these shall fail," meaning the prophecies, "and none shall want her mate," meaning you can't associate none of these other books with the Bible. It says, "For my mouth have commanded it, and his spirit it have gathered them." It's gonna, when you start reading these books, it's gonna gather who the elect. The elect will be the ones who get this word. Let's see. Let me go back. I'm gonna read these two scriptures. This is Isaiah 28:9. It says, "Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little." Right? I'm going to go over it again. It says, "Whom shall he teach knowledge?" Meaning whom shall he teach knowledge? This the Most High, Yahweh. Whom shall he teach knowledge? Whom shall he teach it to? The elect of Israel. Because the elect of Israel are going to be the ones who get this knowledge. It says, "And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?" To understand doctrine, this message, these teachings of the scriptures, right? And it says, "Them that are weaned from the milk." All right. When you look up that word "wean," it comes from a Hebrew word "gabal," meaning to deal out or deal with. Okay. Now, when you take the analogy of a baby, when a baby is born, he needs his mother. He needs the milk from his mother to grow and to build his immune system. Right. Now, when you look up this word is also known as milk. Right. In the elect, we need to get into these scriptures. The elect will come back to these scriptures and they will learn from these scriptures. And when you learn so much, like a baby, when your immune system is built up, then you're weaned off of it, right? Just like when we learn these scriptures, we learn the milk of these scriptures from our elders. We're weaned off enough to go out and teach other people. You know, that's us weaning from them, because when you come into it, like most brothers who came into it, you heard the elders, and you sit there and you learn and you learn and you learn and you drink milk and you drink milk and you drink milk. And when you were built up, when you were edified enough, you went out and started teaching yourself to wake up other brothers, right? You were weaned from that breast. And it says, "Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast." It says, "For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little." Okay, when you look up that word precept, it's a Hebrew word, tazawah, meaning an injunction or commandment or an order, right? And an injunction is an authoritative order. These precepts, each one of these scriptures are precepts, they're commandments, they're orders that are given to you to live by. These are orders, man. You know, and when you look up that word injunction, it's a law requiring a person in which it is directed to do a particular act. The particular act that you're doing in this Bible, you're going precept upon precept. You're reading one order in order to get the understanding to that order. It'll tell you to go look at another order. And that helps you build on the particular precept that you read, that scripture that you read. You're instructed to go look at another book and another time frame and another prophet to build up on it. That's what a precept upon precept. That's why it says here a little, there a little, because you might read something in Revelations and you be like, man, I don't know. But then the precept might precept you back to Jeremiah, and which will give you maybe a better understanding. Then from Jeremiah, it might precept you back to Leviticus, to the law. That way you get the full understanding of the scripture that you're talking about. And plus, you have to look up words, man. That's a real key thing, to look up words and go back to the Greek and the Hebrew to get the full understanding of that word. You have to look it up. So it says precept must be upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. So you're gonna be bouncing from here back around. That's how you read in these scriptures. Matter of fact, let me jump over here right quick.